Tonight's game is presented to you in parts by the Frankfort Eagles, Post 976, they are people helping people. By Day and Ginda Funeral Home, proud supporters of high school athletics in Clinton and Carroll County. By the healthy communities of Clinton County, making the healthy choice the easy choice.
By Fiberhawk, fast, affordable Fiberhawk.
By the Farmers Bank, where you don't have to be a farmer to be a farmer. Let's grow. By the Willow Creek Barn, providing a picturesque setting for the barn wedding of your dreams. And by Tornado Roofing, specializing in residential and commercial roofing and repair.
Like, how you so cool, how you so fly, how you so fresh, you ain't even gotta try. Y'all pump faking, I ain't even gotta lie. Hit 'em with the hits, game winner switch in.
Good evening and welcome back to Frankfort High School, Game 2 of our doubleheader tonight on the ISC Sports Network. It's the boys' turn to hit the hardwood. Frankfort welcomes in Crawfordsville in their annual Sagamore Conference battle. The visiting Athenians come in with a record of 5-8 and winners of 5 of their last 7. And the Hot Dogs from Frankfort, they are 2-14 coming off a win as well last time out against the Clinton Central Ball Club. I'm Matt Taylor, joined by Joe Rook, and this is the Healthy Community of Clinton County pregame show, making the healthy choice the easy choice. Joe, good to be back with you. Ready for round number 2 in a boys-girls doubleheader between Clinton Central, make that Crawfordsville, and Frankfort. What are you most anticipating about this matchup tonight?
Yeah, hey, those who tuned in a little bit late, let everybody know that the Crawfordsville girls won that first game very easily over the Frankfort Lady Hot Dogs, so Crawfordsville going for the sweep. But what I'm looking forward to tonight is, on the offensive end, when we get to our 3 keys of the game, when those come up, we'll go over that stuff. But the offensive end of their shooting stats and percentages are really similar. So it's just going to be interesting to see who can get into their flow the quickest, run their patterns like they want, and get going offensively to their satisfaction and have some success.
Frankfort's playing much better basketball as of late, as we said. Started the season 0-8, and they have turned things around to a degree. Joe, let's talk about those keys to victory. Let's start first for Frankfort. What do they have to do tonight to get this victory?
Yeah, for the first, I put even offensive, because if you look at Frankfort and Crawfordsville on the offensive, Crawfordsville comes in averaging about 42 points a game. Frankfort 42.9 a game. They both average 9 assists per game. And so, very, very close stat-wise there on the shooting. On three-point shooting percentages, Crawfordsville at 30, Frankfort 27. Free throw, Crawfordsville 54, Frankfort at 55. It's just amazing how similar they are on their shooting percentages. Another key tonight, Frankfort, they're going to pay attention to freshman Smith. The Smith boy for Crawfordsville comes in averaging 10.3 points a game. He does 4.3 rebounds a game, which is second on the team. Leads the team in assists and steals. Very, very impressive for a freshman. Frankfort's got to pay attention to him, get a body on him, see what he's up to, and stay on him. And I put keep it going for third. Frankfort, as you mentioned, Matt, got a victory Saturday over Clinton Central. So hopefully a little momentum coming into this game for Frankfort. See if we can get 2 in a row and Frankfort's first home win of this 24-25 season.
No question about it. It is Frankfort and Crawfordsville. The boys are getting ready to hit the hardwood here. We'll talk about the players to watch and also give you the opening tip of this regular season showdown as we get ready to go for sectional play eventually. But this is a great matchup here between Crawfordsville and Frankfort. We'll pause for the national anthem and come back for more in just a moment. You're watching here on the ISC Sports Network.
At Tornado Roofing, we provide a complete range of services defined by quality, innovation, and expertise. We offer free estimates, have financing available, and handle insurance claims. Tornado Roofing is more than a name. It's a family-owned and operated business known for its committed customer service and expectation of going beyond our clients' needs. Our work is backed by a customer satisfaction guarantee to provide you with peace of mind. For more information, visit tornadoroof.com or call 670-6440. At Tornado Roofing, we believe in putting a strong roof over your head.
Some see a coach sending a runner home. We see a mentor guiding a student athlete. into the future. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
Running a small business. Your hands are full. We can help. FiberHawk partners with local companies by providing business-class internet, phone, TV, and customized bundles to meet your needs. Our fiber-powered system delivers reliable speed with enhanced security. Running a business is tough. Contact FiberHawk today and let our expert team give you a hand.
For the barn wedding of your dreams, you need to experience our country estate, where nature's beauty meets rustic elegance. Schedule your tour today at thewillowcreekbarn.com. Voted the Knot Best of Weddings for 3 years straight.
At Day and Ginda Funeral Home, we embrace change while staying true to timeless values. Our commitment to putting families first remains steadfast. With up-to-date practices and unwavering compassion, we offer the highest quality of service for your loved ones. Trust to serve your family with a classic commitment in modern times. Day and Ginda Funeral Home, putting family first.
Welcome back to Case Arena, Frankfort High School, and Crawfordsville and Frankfort getting ready to do battle here tonight in the second game of a boys and girls doubleheader. Hey, just like the players to watch tonight, they specialize in their craft. So do the professionals at Tornado Roofing. For more info, visit tornadoroof.com. There on your screen, Joe, you look at the key players to watch out for tonight on both benches. How about Kenny Smith, the guard for Crawfordsville, and then Jack Michael, a junior guard for Frankfort?
Absolutely. Smith was the guy we were talking about there, little pregame. Just does a little bit of everything for Crawfordsville. They're going to have to pay attention to him as he's being introduced right now for Crawfordsville. For Frankfort, Jack Michael comes in averaging 8.5 a game, leads the team in steals and assists, gets his hands on a lot of different activity in there, does a lot of good things for the Frankfort Ball Club. So for Frankfort to have success tonight, Jack Michael needs to have a good game.
And the lights are off here at Frankfort High School, getting ready to introduce their starting lineups. Brought to you by Ardente Dental. Healthy smiles start here. We're going to recap the Crawfordsville starters in just a moment, but there on your screen you see the Frankfort starters: R.J. Corman, Jack Michael, and then the brothers Beardsley, Lucas and Luke. And then rounding out the starting five is Isaac Adams for Frankfort. Meanwhile, for Crawfordsville, they're going to line up with Cohen McClamrock, Mason McCarty, Jonathan Smith, Jansen Thayer, and Alex Sadin. Sadin, a 6'4", 190-pound senior center. So that's a look at the starting lineups tonight. And another thing you need to hammer home is that Crawfordsville 5-8 on the season. They did lose last time out to Southmont 56-44. They started the season 0-6, but again, they've won 5 of their last 7. They went 8-15 last year, lost in the first round of the sectional to Danville. And they've had a losing season each of the last 2 seasons, and they're in danger of having a losing season in 3 straight years for the first time since 1993 to 1995. That's how good and consistent they have been. And so you're going to have Frankfort tonight in the white, and Crawfordsville comes out in the visiting gold. And we are ready for basketball. Game number 2 in a doubleheader tonight at Case Arena on the campus of Frankfort High School. And the tip is controlled in the backcourt, I should say, by Crawfordsville.
Frankfort opening up in a zone defense.
As is Smith out front. He's their player to watch, like we talked about, getting instructions from his head coach, David Pierce, on the first possession of the game. Comes off a screen and lays it in. Nice job and a good look and a good finish by Alex Sadian, his first points. He's only appeared in 8 games on the season, but gets a field goal, and he's really been used a lot more frequently here late in the season. 3-pointer on the left side by Frankfort. There's Sadie in the other way, and he is going to be guilty of a travel on his path to the basket. So Crawfordsville comes in averaging 45 points per game, giving up 54 a contest. Frankfort has the ball, 42 points per game, and they give up 67. That's one thing they've got to do a better job of, Joe, is being better on the defensive end, making it tougher for their opponents.
That's absolutely right. You know, they got starting out in that zone defense, that first basket, they were much too easy to get that ball underneath for a quick two for Crawfordsville, so hopefully Frankfort can shore that up.
Michael to his teammate in the corner, that's Isaac Adams. Adams with the dribble out front now. Hands off to a guard, top of the key. That's Lucas Wagner. Wagner back to Adams. He drives on the baseline. He's cut off, but he's pounding that dribble underneath the basket. Needs help, gives it off to a teammate and scores. That's R.J. Kornman.
Kornman very, very active in the lane there, getting his first field goal of the evening.
He's got at least 10 points in 4 games. He's one of the more active scorers, and a turnover, a takeaway by Frankfort.
Good active hands by Frankfort, forcing that turnover.
Jack Michael looking to make a move in the lane. Skips it over left side to Adams for 3. Yes! Adams with a triple.
Adams, the big fella, knocking down a 3.
He's a 28% three-point shooter. And he showed some good touch on that one. 5-2 out early are the Hot Dogs. Saden for 3, no good. Rebound taken out of there by Beardsley, the 6'2 senior guard on the rebound. 5-2 the score. Here's a floater the other way by Jack Michael. Ball fought for on the baseline. Last touch by Crawfordsville. And possession will be retained by the Hot Dogs.
That was a good aggressive move by Michael. Just didn't get the layup to go. Beardsley showing good activity on the rebound there. Knocked it out of bounds. Frankfort retained possession.
Fast pace moving first quarter so far. Give and go in the corner. Triple. Michael for 3.
Good to see Frankfort off to a quick start on the three-pointers. Knocking down too early.
Yeah, they are out to an early 8-2 lead in this first quarter. Crawfordsville being double teamed in the corners. With that zone, here's a 3 by Smith. That's off the back iron. Rebound by McCarty. And they lose it out of bounds. And the Hot Dogs will control it. And they've got the ball.
Lucas, let's see, I believe that was Wagner, number 12, getting his hands on the ball there, knocking it off the leg of the Crawfordsville player out of bounds. So Frankfort, another possession, up 8-2, and early timeout. Crawfordsville, I believe.
Yep, they're down by 6, and David Pierce, the head coach, sees things slipping away early. He's got a record of 163 and 168 in his 15th season at Crawfordsville. Has had a winning season in 9 years, but 2 straight losing seasons as we chronicled. 1 sectional title that came back in 2013-2014, and he wants to talk it over with his team. Hey, tonight's game is brought to you by Frankfort Eagles 976, serving the community since 1905 with over 900 members locally. Frankfort Eagles offers something for everyone. For more information on who they are and what they do, visit FOE.com or stop by Frankfort Eagles at 408 North Main Street in Frankfort. Joe, really good start tonight for the home team.
Oh, absolutely. Matt, the great start. Up 8-2 here with 5:15 to go in the first quarter. Had a couple three-pointers go down early. Personally, I wouldn't want to see Frankfort fall in love with that three-point shot. You know, they need to continue to work that ball around, take the 3 if it's open, but also try to get some looks underneath. Got to keep Crawfordsville honest on that defense.
I got to disagree with you. They're on fire early. It's Michael and Adams.
Just do a heat check and keep throwing them up there.
They beat this short press up the floor. In the corner, Wagner. And right on cue, like you said, there's a missed 3.
Yeah.
And the rebound goes out of bounds, and Crawfordsville will take over.
That's a good look by Wagner. He's a good three-point shooter. He can knock those down. Frankfort employing like a three-quarter court trap here on Crawfordsville.
8-2 the score. They work it in their right wing to McCarty. Back top of key against this zone. They get into the lane. On the right side on the baseline, McCarty offers a 3. And the Hot Dogs pull down the board.
Luke Beardsley doing a good job, averaging 4 rebounds a game. That's his strength, playing defense and getting rebounds.
Kornman 3, in and out. Fight for the rebound. And it was a tie-up there, and this is going to go the other way. The possession arrow is going to favor Crawfordsville. But good battle there between one hot dog and a trio of Athenians.
Beardsley showing good aggressive rebounding, but picked up that foul.
Almost halfway through this first quarter. Quick moving period thus far. McCarty beats it across the timeline. There's McClamrock for three, and that's all bottom of the rim there. Cohen McClamrock, the junior guard, with a triple.
Crawfordsville doing a good job against that Frankfort pressure defense. Got it up for an open look.
That's his 13th three of the season, and they get it right back the other way with a triple by Lucas Wagner for three. 11-5. 3-pointers are the difference in this game for Frankfort so far. Under 4 to play first quarter. Back and forth we go. Now it's a 3-2 zone offered up by Frankfort defensively. Frankfort 2-14. 0-5 at home this season, but they're off to a good start in front of the home crowd tonight.
Right, still looking for that first home court win. Great night for Frankfort if it can come around.
Sadian lost it. Steal by Frankfort. They go the other way and they lay it in. Easy points there by Corman, who now has 4.
Good job by Lucas Wagner getting his hand on the ball.
No doubt.
So leading to that basket by Corman, and Corman just a little overzealous then, picking up that foul. You hate to see that at half court. That's a long, as the old coaches used to say, that's a long way from the basket. It's tough for him to score for there, but you like to see the aggressiveness. Just don't foul.
8-point lead for the Hot Dogs. 3 minutes to go in the first quarter. Across the timeline is the freshman Smith, their leading scorer, over 11 points per game. Picks up his dribble, coming off a screen is McCarty for 3, and that one rattles in. So each team with a couple of 3-pointers. Crawfordsville has nailed 2. McCarty and McClamrock doing the damage in that regard. And it's a 5-point advantage now for the Hot Dogs. Another 3. Wagner with his second.
Lucas Wagner knocked down his second. Missed a couple early, knocking down his last 2.
He's attempting over 9 threes per game, Joe, and there's a good reason why.
That he is not bashful about shooting those threes if he's open.
16-8. McCarty thought about it, puts it on the deck, gets to the hoop, couldn't finish. Rebound by Frankfort, 16-8. Across the timeline come the Hot Dogs. Little Euro step, but they're going to be called for a travel. Jack Michael lost track of the steps there, and that's...
Yeah, get to see the little, as you said, the Euro step didn't quite work there.
Couldn't bring it down in time before the pass. Just over 2 minutes to go here, first stanza. Crawfordsville down by 8. Their girls team won comfortably over Frankfort in that first game. Sadian finds a cutter underneath the basket. That's McCarty. Brings it back out against this zone. Looking for a good shot. There's Smith out front. He had a season-high 33 against Southmont. This kid can score. He's only a 9th grader. Driving is McCarty. Cut off against the zone. Works it back top of the key. McClamrock, the sharpshooter. One-hand pass back to Smith. Smith spins baseline. Back out top, McCarty. 3, yes! His second triple. They worked hard to get a good shot. They got one, and they buried it.
Yeah, the freshman Smith did a great job setting him up to knock that 3-pointer down.
McCarty with 2 threes tonight. He had a season-high 4 against Southmont earlier this year. 16-11. Adams almost lost it. 3-pointer in the left corner, and that is another 3, and that is Taryn Emery.
Another gentleman for Frankfort, not bashful about shooting the 3, so.
That's 5 made threes in this first quarter by the Hot Dogs.
Coming out, shooting the 3s.
Off a screen, McCarty with another triple. That is off the front iron. Rebound by Frankfort. 8-point lead. They've got the ball under a minute to go. First quarter. Wagner probed, cut off. Gives it outside to Adams. Now Adams is going to go to work on Sadian. Coming off a screen is Michael. Lost the ball out of bounds, but last touched by Crawfordsville. Substitution coming into the game. For the Hot Dogs, checking in, that's Gabe Montalvo. senior guard. Crawfordsville making some substitutions as well. Rowan Gambrell is in the game. Also, Jansen Thayer checks in too. 8-point lead for the Hot Dogs.
You would think Frankfort might try to settle for the last shot here of the quarter, kind of keep one possession here right now if they could.
Having a hard time getting it in. They finally do. This is Adams out front looking for help. Picks up his dribble. Relinquishes it to a guard. That's Montalvo. Back to Adams. 10 to shoot. Adams spins. And we got a travel. That's Jack Michael. Caught the ball and then shuffled the puppies. But again, 15 of the 19 points.
I think Jack was a little surprised he got that ball there when Adams was making that move. That was part of it, but turnover nonetheless.
Right to the glass is Smith. Too hard. Here's a heave. And that's going to end the first half, or the first quarter, I should say. And the home team is enjoying an 8-point lead as the first set of 8 minutes comes to a close. We head to the second quarter. Frankfort 19, Crawfordsville 11. We're back for more in just a moment. You're watching on the ISC Sports Network.
Welcome to the Willow Creek Barn, where nature's beauty meets rustic elegance. From the moment you arrive on the property, you'll notice every detail is finely crafted to provide you with the dream wedding you've always dreamt about. From carriage and trolley rides to breathtaking aerial views via our hot air balloon, the Willow Creek Barn offers unforgettable moments that will last you a lifetime. For more information about our packages and availability, visit thewillowcreekbarn.com.
Hey, tonight's game is brought to you by Day and Genda Funeral Home with locations in Frankfort, Flora, Mulberry, and Rossville. The compassionate and experienced staff at Day and Genda Funeral Home are dedicated to providing a loving and genuine environment for you to honor your loved one. For more information on our services and community involvement, please visit dayandgenda.com. Day and Genda Funeral Homes, where we put family first. Alongside Joe Rook, I'm Matt Taylor. As we head to the second quarter, Frankfort 19, Crawfordsville 11. 5 3-pointers in that first quarter by the Hot Dogs.
Absolutely. You couldn't ask for a better start for Frankfort on the shooting of the threes. They just need to continue to keep things spread out, try to get in the lane a little bit. Don't fall in love with those 3-pointers. It's great when they go in, but let's see if we can get some other good shots down low.
5 players for Frankfort have scored so far. Corman has 4, Michael 3, Wagner 6, Emery with a triple, and Adams hit a 3 as well, but that's a turnover on the first possession of the second quarter.
Right. Both teams took good care of the ball in that first quarter, Matt. 2 turnovers each in that first quarter for Frankfort and Crawfordsville.
Crawfordsville beats that 3-quarter court press up the floor with Smith. The catalysts up front, still in that 3-2 zone, are the Hot Dogs. Leading by 8, first possession of the second quarter for the Athenians. That's tipped out of bounds. Hey, if you need quality work from a qualified company, look no further than Tornado Roofing. We offer free estimates, financing, and even handle insurance claims. Give us a call now, 765-670-6440, or visit tornadoroof.com for more information. Crawfordsville to get it in with Smith. Top of the key, he has it now with a dribble. Drifts over to his left, bounces it in the corner, and it's thrown away. Hot Dogs with the takeaway on defense, leading by 8. They've got the ball. A minute gone here in the first quarter, and a charge and a shove is going to be pinned on R.J. Corman, offensive foul.
Yeah, that we'll get it over here. I don't think Smith was set, and he was getting his bumps. I think Corman there just got that elbow out a little too much, picking up that foul.
That's his second, first team foul of the second quarter. And he's going to check out. Adams is going to come back in after a brief stint on the bench. Crawfordsville with it. There's McCarty, top of the key, 2-3 zone. Smith to McCarty. Bounce pass inside to Sadian. In front of the rim, that can't go. And the board is picked up by the Hot Dogs. 8-point advantage now. Driving baseline. Cut off is Woods. Jackson Woods, a senior guard, into the contest. And that's another turnover. And they are mounting now, unfortunately, for the Hot Dogs.
Yeah, they had 2 turnovers in that first quarter and 2 quickly here to start the second. Just like to see Adams maybe spend a little bit more time closer to the basket. He's got a nice 3-point shot, but I think 6'4" frame. Like to see him get down low a little bit more for Frankfort.
And just like the girls earlier tonight, the winner of this game on the boys' side, they are going to win their first conference game in the Sagamore. Frankfort 0-3, North Montgomery, or I should say Crawfordsville. Let me correct myself. Crawfordsville 1-2, Frankfort 0-3. And that's a 2-pointer for Crawfordsville to pull within 5.
Jacob Lee knocking down his first. Nice pass. Good job.
Get it right back.
Michael, good look under there to Beardsley. Luke's first 2 of the evening.
Senior guard in the scoring column for the first time. 7-point lead now for Frankfort. Second period action. Driving is Smith, cut off. Found a cutter there, and that's an easy shot that trickles through. That's Alex Sadian with 4 points tonight. 21-16.
Smith for Crawfordsville doing another good job of setting up a teammate.
Yeah. Michael to the hoop. Count it. Put him on the line. Jack Michael.
Gee whiz. He should maybe get an opportunity for a 4-point play. Degree of difficulty on that one.
No question. Falling down and got it up on the glass. Showed some strength and poise right there. 5 points and a chance to get 6 with the old-fashioned one here. Now 6 different players for the Hot Dogs in the scoring column tonight.
Michael come in shooting 62% on the free throw line this season.
Over 8 points per game, gets that one to go. So 6 tonight in the early going for the junior guard. He's now 29 for 46 from the charity stripe. 8-point lead again for the home team. Smith out front.
Frankfort staying in. Oh, that's much too easy against that zone defense.
Great pass, great finish by Sadie, and he's got 6, but a great look by Smith on the assist. He had a season-high 9 assists and dimes against Cascade and North Montgomery earlier this season. So the lead down to 6 for the Hot Dogs. Michael working on that left hand. Out front, 3 offered up by Wagner. That's no good off the side of the rim, but the rebound by Beardsley. He threw it away, though. Here come the Athenians. And they throw it right back to the Hot Dogs. And that's Sadian who lost track of his footing there with an awkward pass, but ultimately it's going to go back to Crawfordsville.
Did they say it got kicked?
I think so.
I think the replay showed that Michael, I thought he had his hand down on that ball, but he was kind of raising his foot, made it look that way. But
Smith tried to bounce it in. It's poked out of there by Frankfort. And it's 24-18. The score on your screen, I believe, is incorrect. The Hot Dogs have 2 more points. So they're up by 6. In the lane, offering up a shot is Lee. He can't get that to go down. And the Hot Dogs pull down the rebound, and they're fouled in the process. Beardsley with an aggressive carom.
Get to see that replay here. Luke doing a good job being strong with that basketball, getting both hands on it, corralling that rebound. Foul, Crawfordsville.
4:37 to go, second quarter. Great start for the Hot Dogs. Out front they have it now with Adams.
Crawfordsville trying to employ the trap, and it's going to work.
Yep. They get a steal. Sadian tried to dunk it, and he left it short. That's worst case scenario right there for the big fella. 6'4". He's got hops.
Yeah.
But you want to just take the 2 points, and you can see that face, that expression on that face. He knew he blew it right there.
I'm sure he can throw it down, but he just kind of got out of step there a little bit.
Right.
That kind of turns into more of a morale boost for Frankfort, him missing that.
Right.
So good for Frankfort.
This could be a 5-point swing, and it is. Emery with this second 3-pointer, 5th game this season. He's found the cup at least twice from distance. 27-18. Lead is 9, largest of the night for the Hot Dogs. And they skip it in the corner. McClamrock thought about the 3, brings it down to Smith. Smith with another cross-court pass, driving McCarty, and he left it for a teammate, poked out of there by Frankfort. Last touched McCarty as they banged it off his body. We're going the other way.
Good defense there by Frankfort. Adams getting his hands on the ball off the Crawfordsville player, out of bounds. Crawfordsville doing a good job against that zone. Skip passes, but
no question.
Frankfort moving around, able to get to most of the covers.
Frankfort looking for just their 3rd win of the season. Right now they're up 9, off to a terrific start in the first half. They're being patient here on the offensive end with Adams spinning. And he's tied up, but got the ball in control. Got it up on the glass. Couldn't get the roll. Here comes Smith the other way with a full head of steam. Leaves it off for Sadian. Charging to the hoop. And he scores. And an and one opportunity coming his way.
You can see the replay here. Smith doing a good job setting up number 24, Sadian, on that layup. I'm just really impressed with number 11, Smith, for Crawfordsville, a freshman. He just does a lot of good things for them.
No doubt about it. And it was good to see Sadian come back and finish on that play after missing the dunk.
Yeah.
So he's got 10 points, 10 of their 20 so far as a team. And he's going to the line here. And misses on the chance for his 11th point of the ball game. So Crawfordsville down by 7. 3-pointer top of the key. That's off the back iron. That's Wagner. Long rebound, though, to Adams. That misses everything. Sadian pulls down the rebound for the Athenians.
Frankfort just a little out of control in that possession.
Smith out of control as well, but fights for his own rebound. The second one squirts out to the Hot Dogs. They've got possession across the timeline. It's Adams. Now they're going to slow it down. And right as I say that, they speed it back up with Wagner with 9 points.
Much of a slowdown, Matt, but it worked out well for Frankfort.
Absolutely. So he's got 9 points, 3 made threes, and it's a 10-point lead now, largest margin for the Hot Dogs, 30-20 as we approach 2 minutes to go in the first half. Out front, McCarty with the dribble. 2-3 zone, make that a 3-2 zone employed now by the Hot Dogs. 3-pointer right side, that's off the back iron. McClam couldn't get it to go down. And the Hot Dogs pull down another rebound. Up by 10, they've got the ball.
Frankfurt's lucky there. Smith knifed in there and got the rebound, but was unable to finish.
Cornman, he's off track with that dribble, and that's he's guilty of a travel, another turnover.
Frankfurt's 6th turnover of the game.
Corman's got 4 points, but that was a giveaway right there.
Yeah. No need to be forcing it right there. Just back that back out, set it up. You're up 10. No need to force anything.
Coming off the screen on the zone is Smith. They work it down low, back outside to Smith. 3-pointer, that's no good. And the rebound is pulled down by Frankfort. They tracked it down. It was a long rebound after the missed 3. Driving is Cornman. Off the glass, no. And that time, Crawfordsville pulls down the board. Here they come the other way. Athenians down by 10, looking for some momentum here at the end of the first half. And they work it in the corner. Sadian had a bunny that he missed, pulls down his rebound. They're going to pull it back out to Smith for 3. He just can't buy a bucket from distance.
Yeah,
and the long rebound in the corner by Frankfort.
Smith getting good looks out there, just unable to knock him down.
And Crawfordsville picks up a team foul the other way. And that's a bump by Nolan Watt. He's in the game for the first time, the junior guard guilty of the personal. So 4 team fouls now on the Athenians and a timeout on the floor. And it's going to be charged to Frankfort. That gives us time now to tell you that tonight's game is brought to you by Ardente Dental. They offer high-tech dentistry with a personal touch. Whether you're a brand new patient or have been with us for years, we're here to serve you. Give us a call at 765-654-7222 or visit us online at ardentedental.com. Ardente Dental, we bring smiles to life. Also, this timeout is brought to you by Healthy Communities of Clinton County, formed almost 20 years ago. Communities of Clinton County remain committed to the community by offering programs geared toward a healthier tomorrow with focus on overall health, mental health, substance abuse disorders, and reducing teen pregnancy is the goal to make the healthy choice the easy choice. For more information there, visit healthyclintoncounty.org.
Let's see what Frankfort elects to do here. Not holding the ball long at all.
No, not at all. Wild shot by Michael. Maybe
yeah,
the category of an ill-advised shot.
I would concur with that. I think they need to pull that back out. You can get that shot any time. There's no need to hop into that right away.
So Crawfordsville can potentially play for the last shot of the second quarter, down by 10. This is their largest deficit of the game. And it looks like they're going to dribble out front. Mason McCarty is going to ignite this offense when he gets the green light from head coach David Pierce. And he sends the play into motion. Top of the key, Smith working off a screen to the right wing. Had it tipped. Pulled out of there by McClamrock. Back to McCarty. 5 to play. McCarty deep three from the volleyball line. Short. Rebound Frankfort. And that's going to be it in the first half. 16 minutes in a really productive first half by the Frankfort Hot Dogs. 30-20 is our score at the break. Tonight's game is brought to you by the Farmers Bank. At the Farmers Bank, we like helping everyone grow. We draw on over 140 years of history to honor the principles of personal connection and individual attention that have been there since our founding in 1876. And that's why you don't have to be a farmer to be a farmer. Let's grow. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. At the break, Frankfort 30, Crawfordsville 20. Our halftime report is coming up in just a moment. You're watching tonight on the ISC Sports Network.
Frankfort Eagles 976 has bingo every Wednesday night. Early birds beginning at 6 p.m. and regular bingo starting at 7 p.m. Packets are $25 and includes every game you need to play. They also have Saturday bingo the first Saturday of every month, with early birds starting at 4 p.m. and regular bingo starting at 5 p.m. Big game payouts each game with 3 to 4 chances to win different jackpot games each day. Great for individuals or groups because everyone enjoys winning lots of money. You must be 18 years or older to play.
I brought you a present. A book.
Follow the adventures of the Ardente Dental team as they fight cavities, gum disease, and create beautiful, healthy smiles.
Inconceivable. Hello, my name is Dr. Snyder. You cause cavities. Prepare to die. Inconceivable.
To make your smile look straight and fine, our braces per month are just $1.99.
Inconceivable.
You keep using that word, I do not think it means what you think it means.
Have fun at Ardente Dental.
Former WNBA star Katie Douglas Poe is now the owner of fitness franchises that help people get healthier and more active. And even though she comes from the world of elite athletics, Katie's favorite customers are the ones pursuing modest goals. We're proud to provide her with that same kind of personal support and individual attention to her finances, which is why, when it comes to her banking, Katie is a farmer. The Farmers Bank. Let's grow.
For the barn wedding of your dreams, you need to experience our country estate, where nature's beauty meets rustic elegance. Schedule your tour today at thewillowcreekbarn.com. Voted the Knot Best of Weddings for 3 years straight.
Welcome back to Frankfort High School. At the break, it's the Hot Dogs 30 and the Crawfordsville Athenians 20. The 10-point lead right now for the Hot Dogs is their largest advantage of the ball game. At the break, I'm Matt Taylor alongside Joe Rook, class of 77, star in the hardwood here for the Hot Dogs. All right, Joe, really good start for the home team, looking for their first win at home this season.
It is a good start for Frankfort to be up 10 here at halftime. You might hear some stuff going on in the background. I think we have homecoming tonight. Looks like we got the king and queen, as you can see on the TV, coming out here. So that's an exciting time for the high school. But, hey, for the basketball game, great start for Frankfort. Led at the first quarter, 19-11, 30-20. 30-20 here at halftime. So, taking a look here at the king and queens coming out. Crowd excited.
Was a really good half there offensively by the Hot Dogs. They made 6 3-pointers in that first half, 3 of them by Lucas Wagner. You talked about the trepidation you have for this team to shoot from distance. So far, so good in that capacity. They've got a lot of guards and a lot of guys that can fill it up.
Right. Wagner coming in, averaging 10 points a game, 31% on the threes. So he definitely is not bashful about shooting the threes and can knock those down. He has that willingness to fire it at any time. So hopefully for Frankfort and Wagner, his hot streak stays intact for the second half.
Well, Frankfort's had 6 players in the scoring column. Meanwhile, for Crawfordsville, they've had 4. Guided by Alex Sadie, and he's got 8 points to lead the Athenians. And it's time for a quick break here at halftime. When we come back, we'll give you the Fiberhawk Fiber Fast first half highlights when we come back in just a moment, as the Hot Dogs lead by 10 at the break, 30-20 over Crawfordsville. We're back in just a moment. You're watching on the ISC Sports Network.
Some see a volleyball match. We see a student athlete learning how to be poised under pressure. Some see a high school football stadium. We see the one place where the whole community comes together. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
Day and Ginda Funeral Home, proudly putting family first, strives to care and honor the families of Clinton and Carroll County in ways that share the loved one's story. In our effort to serve your family at the highest of quality, we have added our own crematories, one for your loved one and another crematory for your furry family members. Contact us for information on how we can serve your family. Day and Ginda Funeral Home, putting family first.
Healthy Communities of Clinton County is committed to reduce the risk factors contributing to chronic disease, including health disparities by decreasing stigma and encouraging positive changes. HCCC is here for the community with systems of care navigators, insurance assistance, prenatal classes, mental health programs, substance use prevention, and more. To help make the healthy choice the easy choice, contact us at 659-6063 or through our website, healthyclintoncounty.org.
Frankfort Eagles 976, serving with the community since 1905. With over 900 members locally, Frankfort Eagles offers something for everyone. Golf leagues, bingo, concerts, kid parties, cookouts, and more. For more information on who we are and what we do, visit FOE.com or stop by Frankfort Eagles at 408 North Main Street, Frankfort, Indiana.
Some see a wrestling match. We see a 6-minute lesson in grit. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
Welcome to Trinity Hope Center. Here we are actively engaged in our recovery community with a multitude of activities including peer recovery coaching, a full computer lab, grief groups, relapse prevention, pre- and postnatal support group, educational workshops for family members with addicted loved ones, expungent workshops, parent cafes, Saturday pro-social activities, recovery walk club, book club, and even video game nights. For more information, give us a call at 765-250-1845.
At Tornado Roofing, we provide a complete range of services defined by quality, innovation, and expertise. We offer free estimates, have financing available, and handle insurance claims. Tornado Roofing is more than a name. It's a family-owned and operated business known for its committed customer service and expectation of going beyond our clients' needs. Our work is backed by a customer satisfaction guarantee to provide you with peace of mind. For more information, visit tornadoroof.com or call 670-6440. At Tornado Roofing, we believe in putting a strong roof over your head.
Running a small business. Your hands are full. We can help. Fiberhawk partners with local companies by providing business class internet, phone, TV, and customized bundles to meet your needs. Our fiber-powered system delivers reliable speed with enhanced security. Running a business is tough. Contact Fiberhawk today and let our expert team give you a hand.
Well, Frankfort is 2-14 on the season, 0-5 at home, but they're off to a terrific start here at halftime, 30-20. They have the lead, and right now we're watching our first half highlights, Joe, brought to you by Fiberhawk, the Fiberhawk Fiber first half highlights, and most of these are highlights from the hot dogs.
Yeah, Frankfort, as you'd mentioned a couple times, Matt, shooting the ball pretty well in that first half from three. We're getting to see a couple of these go down for Frankfort. Kind of one of those things where, as a shooter's mentality, knock a few down. Everybody says, "Hey, I can do that too. I'm going to shoot them up." So that was good to see Frankfort do that. Took good care of the ball. 6 turnovers in that first half for Frankfort. I thought they just did a really good job. The defense, the zone, was causing Crawfordsville some problems there. You see Crawfordsville knock down one of their 3, but Crawfordsville did struggle a little bit with that. So I don't know if Frankfort will want to stay in that zone entirely in the second half. They want to mix it up a little bit with the man maybe, but up 10 at half, exactly where you want to be if you're Frankfort.
Those are your first half highlights, brought to you by Fiberhawk, now available Fiberhawk Fiber Internet. Super fast speeds, no more buffering. You hate that when you're trying to stream a high school basketball game, right? Perfect for all sizes of business. Fiberhawk offers every speed to meet your internet needs. For more on offerings and availability, go to fiberhawk.com or call 765-922-HAWK. Fast, affordable Firehawk. At the break, it's 30-20, and it's the Hot Dogs over Crawfordsville. Again, the leading scorer for Frankfort, Lucas Wagner, has 9. Jack Michael has chipped in with 8. Taryn Emery with 6 on 2 made 3-pointers. R.J. Corman with 4, and Luke Beardsley has 2. Isaac Adams has chipped in with a made 3-pointer as well. 3 points in that first half. 4 players for Crawfordsville in the scoring column, guided by Alex Sadin. He's got 8 on 4 made shots around the basket. Mason McCarty has 6 points on 2 made 3-pointers. Cohen McClamrock with 3, and Jacob Lee with 2. So both teams are back on the court getting ready for the start of this third quarter. Joe, let's talk about second half adjustments perhaps. I know things are going well for the Hot Dogs, but what do you want to see them tinker with to get this win, their first of the season at home?
As you mentioned, they knocked down those 3-pointers, but I just, you got Adams with a good size. I'd like to see him maybe try to get a little bit more under the basket, do a few things under there. You can't go inside, outside with him. He can make a few moves in there and kick it out if need be. For Crawfordsville, the thing that kind of stands out to me, number 11, Smith, held scoreless in that first half. I'm sure Crawfordsville looking to get him off the snide and get a few points going here in the second half.
When you look at Crawfordsville, these two teams tonight are both obviously 3A competitors in the same conference. Crawfordsville 1-3 so far this year against 3A competition. They only played one team higher than them in class this season. That was 4A McCutcheon back on February 11th. Meanwhile, for Frankfort, they're 0-7 against 3A teams this season. So they're looking for big things tonight with a win. They've had a losing season in 9 of their last 10 seasons. And the Sagamore Conference is where you find both of these teams. Southmont is the leader in the conference with a record of 4-0. In other games inside the conference tonight, outside of this one, you've got Danville at Tri-West tonight. North Montgomery is taking on Western Boone, and Southmont at Lebanon.
Danville, Tri-West, that's always a good rivalry game there.
Driving and kicking. Hot Dogs 3 in the corner. Jack Michael for 3, left it short. Crawfordsville takes over possession for the first time in this third quarter. Down by 10, that's their largest margin of deficit in this game. Smith has not scored tonight, but they get an easy 2 right there on their first possession of the third quarter.
Sadian breaking into double digits with 10. Whatever that play, they're running a pick down low there. Crawfordsville doing a good job getting him open. Sadian, I'm referring to.
Yeah, 5th time this season, he's got 10 points. They lose the ball to the Hot Dogs. The Athenians the other way. And McCarty to the rack, and he draws a foul with a good full head of steam towards the rim.
You can see the replay on that. foul on Frankfort, going to give Crawfordsville number 5, McCarty, an opportunity for 2 free throws.
He's got 6 points and made 2 threes in that first half. But going back to the point, Joe, Jonathan Smith has not scored tonight. He's their leading scorer, a freshman, averaging only over 11 points per game.
Right.
Then you got to get him going down by 8 points.
Yeah, he had good looks in that first half. He just unable to get him down, but he is doing a good job leading the offense for Crawfordsville, making the passes where they can be successful.
1 for 2 on that trip to the foul line for McCarty. And it's a 3-0 run to start this third quarter for Crawfordsville.
Frankfort want to take their time, get a good look here. Don't let Crawfordsville get any more head of a steam than they've already got.
Michael in the lane, drives and kick, leaves it for Adams. 3-pointer, no. Back out to Michael. He'll fill it up. That's off the back iron. Another rebound by Crawfordsville. They're down by 7, down by as many as 10. Driving is McCarty, and McCarty again is bumped. I'm not sure if that's a shooting foul or not.
I think that's on the floor. I think he was looking to pass all the way.
He passed it to Sadian, so they'll inbound underneath the basket.
For Frankfort, that's Cornman's 3rd foul. Something to keep our eye on there for Frankfort.
Sadian top of the key, gives it to Clamrock. He's going to start the offense between the circles. Right side to McCarty. He pulls up, mid-range J, and that was pure.
Nice jump shot there, McCarty. First basket to go with his 3-pointers, 2 3-pointers.
Yeah, he's got 9 points and leads the team in scoring. And it's a 5-0 run to start the third quarter. Driving are the Hot Dogs underneath the basket. Corman got his own rebound, got it up on the glass.
Wow. I'm not sure how he ended up with that ball. Got blocked here. Somehow ended up with that ball up through the contact. Opportunity for 3-point play for Cornman.
He's got 6. And a season high 19 earlier this year against Winnemac.
That was a big basket for Frankfort.
And the 3-point play is good as well. So he gives Frankfort their first scoring of this third quarter, and the lead is boosted back up to 8, 33-25. 2 minutes gone here in this third quarter. And Frankfort sitting in that zone. It's been a variation of a 2-3 or 3-2 for most of the night. Sadian left it short, got his own rebound, looking to fight his way back up. Little runner, no. And he's going after that ball with all kinds of steam, but just ran out of real estate. And Beardsley pulls it away for Frankfort. Great hustle there by Sadian.
Yeah, he was after it. I'd like to see one of the guards come get that ball from Adams.
He is possessed, but meanwhile the other way, it's Wagner to the glass. He's bumped on his way to the hoop. And so 2 team fouls apiece here in the early going of the third quarter. So Wagner fouled. Michael to get it in. Starts the inbound play in motion, looking for help, and has to call a timeout to avoid a 5-second call. 30-second timeout forced to be taken there by Frankfort, and Jack Nerney in his first year, 2-14 record. He has to call a timeout. The head coach comes to Frankfort from St. Mary of the Woods College in Indiana with previous studies at Marian University. He's also teaching in the special education aspect of things here at the Frankfort School Corporation. So an 8-point lead for the Hot Dogs. Really good fight to start this third quarter by Crawfordsville to make it a game and cut into that lead, but he had the 3-point play by Frankfort moments ago to stave them off.
That was huge, Matt, for Frankfort as Crawfordsville had come out and scored the first 5 points of the quarter, cut that 10-point lead right in half to 5, and with that 3-point play by Frankfort, got it back up to 8 and the ball right now.
Michael looking to inbound it, and he throws it away. Taken out of there by Smith. One-on-one the other way. And he pulls it up and puts it on the glass. And he's in the scoring column for the first time tonight. That's his first 2. And it's a 6-point lead now.
Boy, that's just a tough turnover by Frankfort.
They almost gave it away a second time, and they do. And they flick it ahead quickly up the floor to Jacob Lee, and he scores. 4 easy, fast points by the Athenians.
Yeah, those are turnovers. Killer for Frankfort, just leading to 2 runouts for Crawfordsville.
Lee with 4 points, tipped out of bounds. We're going to stay here on this end of the floor. So the lead to start the third quarter was 10. Now it's down to 4. 3 minutes gone in this third quarter.
Frankfort with 3 turnovers this quarter. Those last 2 critical. Led to easy baskets for Crawfordsville.
Out front is Adams. He's looking for help. Working on that pivot foot. Gives it off to Michael. Working off a screen. Left-hand dribble. Little runner in the lane. Got it to go. Got the friendly roll here at Case Arena.
They got the shooter's roll. That was a big basket for Frankfort. Stemmed the tide there.
Michael's got 10. 7th time this year he's been in double figures. Lead boosted back to 6. McCarty. Good move. Good court awareness there. Turned his back to the basket. And then that sweet-looking J from mid-range goes down.
Hate to see Frankfort give up the baseline that easy.
McCarty's got 5 points in this third quarter.
As you said, good job by McCarty. Nice little move on the baseline there.
And he's got 11 for the game. And the Hot Dog lead down to just 2 possessions. Adams looking to get it in on the sideline. Lofts it to Michael. Halfway gone through this third quarter. He's being guarded by Smith. It's a little bit of a lane, but he lost the ball. The Athenians on the other way. 2-on-1. Offensive foul, a charge by Crawfordsville.
Wow, big drive there. Let's see that again. Yeah.
That's McCarty.
That's a 50-50 call. Frankfort gets the benefit of that one.
No doubt. Good positioning either way by Lucas Wagner.
Yeah.
To give the officials something to think about.
Good point. Frankfort got back, got themselves set.
Good awareness by Wagner. Offensive foul goes to McCarty. So 4 team fouls in the third quarter for Crawfordsville. One more will put the Hot Dogs in the bonus. 35-31. Stopping and popping is Emery, and that's his first miss. He had connected on his first 2 3-point shots. McCarty the other way, right in front of the glass, and could not get that one to go down. Rolled off the rim.
Be careful, Kornman. Good job.
And he goes coast to coast and scores. He's got 5 points in the third quarter. Lead back up to 6. Timeout, Crawfordsville.
I said that right before he scored. I wanted to he came back in with 3 fouls. I didn't want him to pick up his 4th on that charge.
No question. Crawfordsville calls a timeout. They want to talk it over with David Pierce and company on the sideline. 37-31, Frankfort by 6. Tonight's game is brought to you by Day and Genda Funeral Home with locations in Frankfort, Flora, Mulberry, and Rossville. The compassionate and experienced staff at Day and Genda Funeral Home are dedicated to providing a loving and genuine environment for you to honor your loved one. For more information on our services and community involvement, visit dayandgenda.com. Day and Genda Funeral Homes, where we put family first. So Frankfort 2-14, looking for a win tonight, and looking to build some momentum for their sake going into the end of conference play and thus into sectional play, which will be here before you know it.
Absolutely.
You know, Joe, we only have, 5 or 6 more games left in the boys' regular season here.
Yeah, because, today's the end of January, so basically we've got the month of February for regular season, and March Madness, if you will, starts for the high schoolers. Girls start sectional play this coming week, so good luck to all the teams in the area as they get into tourney play. So,
yeah, both of these teams are in sectional 25, so they might see each other down the line. Tri-West, Garin Catholic, Danville, Lebanon, Brebeuf, also in the mix in sectional 25. Still in the zone are the Hot Dogs.
Continuing in that zone. Crawfordsville showing good patience. Ball movement, getting Smith in the corner.
Rebound by Crawfordsville. McCarty got it up on the glass and draws the foul. Great tenaciousness there by him to fight for the rebound. He's got 11 points, and he's going to go back to the stripe for 2 more.
Well, you are right. McCarty showing good spring in there, good tenaciousness to get that rebound. Stuck with it. Opportunity for 2 free throws.
So McCarty to the free throw line. He's a 67% foul shooter, 29 for 43 on the season. He's pulled down a season-high 20 against Southmont earlier this year. First free throw up, and it is good. He's got 12. These two teams have played each other quite a lot over the years. Frankfort leads the all-time series 27-15. Last year's meeting went to Frankfort. They won 61-49 on January 26th of last season. 37-33, lead down to 4 as McCarty does some damage at the free throw line. He's got 13 points. 3 up top. That's Wagner. That's his 4th made three-pointer tonight. He's got 12 points.
Wagner had those three-pointers in the first half. That's his first points here in the second half. Came at a big time for Frankfort. Lead back up to 7.
He's made 41 threes on the season. As we said, attempts over 9 a game. And there's a takeaway by the Hot Dogs. They've got the ball and the lead at 7 points. 40-33. Driving is Adams. Spins. Sets up that pivot foot. Gives it off to Michael in the lane. He's probing. And he had the ball swatted from his possession, taken out of there by Crawfordsville. Saden with the steal.
Jack just had that ball down too low, didn't have anywhere to go with it, got it knocked away and stolen.
Final 2 minutes, third quarter. The lead was 10 at the break. Now it's down to 7. Crawfordsville has pulled within 4 a couple of times. They've got in the corner with McClamrock 3. That's his second triple tonight. 6 points for him.
Big 3 for Crawfordsville.
4th time this year he's made at least 2 threes in a game. And that lead is down to 4 again. Driving is Adams. And the ball goes out of bounds, and we're going to Crawfordsville's end of the floor.
Crawfordsville, nice defense. Adams looks like he might have had the corner turned, but I didn't catch who that was that got the block for Crawfordsville, but they did a good job stepping up and knocking that ball away.
So another chance for the Athenians to chip into this deficit. They haven't been within 4 since the first quarter. Smith to McCarty. McCarty's played darn near the entire game, and he drives left that short, pulls down the rebound to Nolan Watt, outside to Smith for 3. That's short. Long rebound controlled. Jack Michael. Michael to the right wing. That's Emery for 3. And the ball goes out of bounds, and now we're going to go to the Athenians' end of the floor.
Awful quick on that 3 there by Emery. Like to see us get things set up, work it around a little bit.
You got a lot of guys on this Frankfort team that have the green light and the quick trigger.
Absolutely. Must be what Coach Nerney wants. He's up clapping, so
yep.
Nothing wrong if that's what the coaches want you to do.
Final stage is third quarter, 40-36. Working against the zone are the Athenians. We got a kick ball back to Beardsley. So they're going to put it in from underneath the basket on the baseline. Substitution. Saden comes back in.
Yeah, you can see the replay there. Wagner got his foot on it. Ball out of bounds. Crawfordsville. 41.7 to go.
Smith to be the trigger man. Looking for a cutter. Tries to bounce it in. Stolen briefly. Back out to McCarty, though, as they fought for the ball. Well, final 30 seconds.
That'd have been a good one for Frankfort to get. Had their hands on it, just couldn't corral it.
McCarty out front getting instructions from his head coach, David Pierce. Here comes the double team. Gives it off to Smith. Smith's going to bring it out back towards half-court line. Under 20 to go. Here comes another double team. He skips it left side to Saden. Saden with a right-hand dribble to the lane. Runner got it.
Wow.
He's got 12, and the lead is down to 2. 5 seconds to play. Adams across the timeline. Spins. Three-pointer at the buzzer. Off the backboard and off the front iron, no good. And we head to the fourth quarter, and we got a game. It was a 10-point lead at halftime for the Hot Dogs, and it's down to 2. 40-38 is our score as we head to the fourth quarter. 8 minutes to go here in regulation at Frankfort. We're back for that in just a moment. You're watching on the ISC Sports Network.
Rondell Sims is a successful entrepreneur and beloved grandpa, in part because he's responsive and attentive. That also just happens to be what he looks for in a financial partner. And when it comes to his bank, Rondell is a farmer.
At Day and Ginda Funeral Home, we embrace change while staying true to timeless values. Our commitment to putting families first remains steadfast. With up-to-date practices and unwavering compassion, we offer the highest quality of service for your loved ones. Trust to serve your family with a classic commitment in modern times. Day and Ginda Funeral Home, putting family first.
I brought you a present. A book.
Follow the adventures of the Ardente Dental team as they fight cavities, gum disease, and create beautiful, healthy smiles.
Inconceivable! Hello, my name is Dr. Snyder. You cause cavities. Prepare to die.
Start of the fourth quarter here at Frankfort. Crawfordsville outscored the opposition 18-10 in that second. Make that the third quarter to pull within 2. And they turn it over on their first possession of the fourth quarter. And the Hot Dogs have the ball, and they give it right back. A steal and a breakout, and that's the second missed dunk tonight by Alex Sadian. And then he gets a foul to boot. He has definitely left 4 points on the table by going for dunks instead of sure things with layups at the glass.
Absolutely, for Crawfordsville. Wow. Good to
He's
see
got
that
12
for
points.
Frankfort.
Yeah.
I hate it for him. You know, he had 2 good looks there and didn't connect. Frankfort still hanging on by 2.
He's got 12 points tonight, but he could have an even more impressive stat line. Three-pointer no good, in and out by Adams. Rebound. It goes to the possession of Kornman, and Kornman scores. He's got 7 in this second half, 11 for the game, and the first points of the fourth quarter go to the Hot Dogs.
Talk about a pinball machine under there on that one. Frankfort lucky to get out of there with 2 points.
McCarty up top. He's their leading scorer. Right wing to Smith. Back to McCarty. At the point. 2-3 zone by the Hot Dogs. And a whistle and a timeout is asked for by David Pierce, and he's going to get it. 6:56 to go in the game. 42-38. Tonight's game is brought to you by Frankfort Eagles, number 976, serving the community since 1905 with over 900 members locally. Frankfort Eagles offers something for everyone, and for more information on who they are and what they do, visit FOE.com or stop by Frankfort Eagles at 408 North Main Street in Frankfort. Tonight's game is also brought to you by Tornado Roofing. If you need quality work from a qualified company, then look no further than Tornado Roofing. We offer free estimates, financing, and even handle insurance claims. Give us a call now at 765-670-6440 or visit tornadoroof.com for more information. All right, so we got a game, Joe. This one's coming down to the wire. Really impressive the way that Crawfordsville has been able to chip away at this lead by Frankfort. They're doing it well on both ends of the floor.
They certainly are. And, you know, it's kind of what we thought might happen, Matt. We talked about pregame how we thought these teams were all full evenly matched, and that's kind of proven to be the case. Both teams playing hard, knocking down a few shots, leaving a few shots out there on the floor. Right now, Frankfort 42-38 lead. 6:54 to go here in regulation.
2-3 zone by the Hot Dogs. Out front is Smith. McCarty's on the floor. He's got 13. He's got the ball now. Saden's got 12. There he is at the elbow. Spins. Up and under move. Finds a cutting McCarty. Push towards the baseline. Shot no good. Rebound Kornman.
Like to see Frankfort set up here and see if they can get a good shot. Don't be in a hurry.
Michael to Kornman for 3. In and out. Rebound by the Athenians. Here they come the other way, down by 4. They've trailed by as many as 10. Looking to get a good shot against this zone. Quick pass inside to Sadian scores. He's got 14 points. Another field goal right there in front of the glass.
Yeah, good look by Smith, getting him right the basketball where he can be successful. Doing a good job, Sadian, knocking it in for 2.
That's a 7th made field goal. And most of it has come in front of the rim, like we said, 42-40. Mid-range jumper by the Hot Dogs. No. Rebound stolen away by Mason McCarty. McCarty the other way. Top of the circle, setting up the offense. They're being very methodical and calculated on the types of shots they get against this zone. And they throw it away. Intercepted by Cornman. Cornman skips it to Wagner. 3 no. Offensive putback no good. Another chance for the Hot Dogs. Underneath the glass, it's Beardsley. Beardsley to Cornman. Stop and pop Michael, no good. Rebound slapped out of there, but tracked down by the Athenians the other way. They're on a fast break. McCarty fouled with a shot on the glass, and he'll go to the line to shoot 2.
See the play here by, wish Cornman would have just put his hands up straight and gone with him instead of taking a slap at it. That's Cornman's 4th foul.
Right.
McCarty's going to have a chance to tie this game with 5 minutes and 3 seconds to go.
Timeout by Frankfort, and they have things to discuss. Jake Nerney wants to discuss game plans with just over 5 minutes to go in the ball game. Tonight's ball game brought to you by FiberHawk, now available. FiberHawk fiber internet, super fast speeds, no more buffering, perfect of all sizes of business. FiberHawk offers every speed to meet your internet needs, and for more offerings and availability, go to fiberhawk.com or call 765-922-HAWK. Fast, affordable, that's FiberHawk. All right, 42-40 is the score, and you're seeing right now from a philosophical standpoint, Joe, you're seeing Crawfordsville play with pace, patience, and the Hot Dogs are playing with a little bit more speed and some hurry
A little
when
more
they've got the ball.
anxiousness, I think. Yeah, it looks like they're just being a little quick on their shots. Could use a few more passes around, I think. Those couple of those 3-pointers they have shot here in the last few minutes, you can get those shots at any time.
Right.
Let's work it around a little bit, get a little bit more of what we need.
By the way, next up for Frankfort, that'll be Danville on February the 6th, 7:30 game right here. And McCarty with the free throw, he's now got 14 points, the leading scorer for either team in this game. Frankfort's going to wrap up this season. North Montgomery, McCutcheon, a couple of road games at Southmont, at Logansport, then wrap it up here on senior night on February 28th against Delphi. Second free throw gets the roll. McCarty with 15 points. He had a season-high 20 against Southmont. He's creeping up towards that. Tie game at 42. And driving in the lane is Lucas Wagner. He's going to draw the foul.
See that play? Boy, Lucas had his mind made up. He was going to the basket.
That was on Cohen McClamrock. And he gets his first personal. Not a shooting foul, so the Hot Dogs have been outscored by 10 points here in this second half. And it's tipped away by McCarty.
Frankfort desperate for a basket here. Hate to see him fall behind.
And we're nearing the halfway point of this fourth quarter, and the Hot Dogs are having a hard time getting this in with Jack Michael on the near sideline.
Yeah, Crawfordsville D'ing up strong on Frankfort, making it difficult for them to get the ball in bounds.
Michael looking to get it in again, and we got a foul before the inbounds pass, and I think they're going to nail McClamrock again on a personal.
Crawfordsville, third team foul this quarter. Remind everyone at 5. Whoever has 5 team fouls, team shoot 2 free throws, no more one-on-ones.
So McClamrock's going to take a seat. Checking in for him will be Jansen Thayer. Across the timeline goes Adams for Frankfort. Picks up his dribble, looking for help. Hands it off to Wagner. Wagner being bodied up, and there's the foul away from the basket. Big time. That's Thayer who just checked into the game. He's going to get a personal foul for the physicality, and he's asking, hey, what'd I do?
What'd I do? Well, that's a big foul. That's number 4 team foul, Crawfordsville. Next one, Frankfort will shoot 2 free throws.
Indeed.
If they can get it in.
That's a huge part of this game, and they throw it away. And it goes to McCarty for an easy lay-in, 17 points for him. And they have their first lead of the game tonight due to the Athenians. And they're going to be called for a foul as soon as they take the lead. Reaching in was Nolan Watt. And right on cue, as you said, Joe, that's going to put the Hot Dogs to the free throw line for some easy shots to tie the game.
That's a big foul for Crawfordsville.
Sure.
You got still half the quarter to go here in the final fourth, and you're already at 5 team fouls, so that could play a big role here coming down the stretch. But Crawfordsville back in front.
Yeah, every time there's a whistle now going forward, that's 2 shots for Frankfort. First of 2 is up, and it is good.
Good to see Emery knocking down that free throw.
He's got 7 points. He's a 50% foul shooter, just 2 for 4 before that shot on the season. Trying to tie the game. Emery gets it to go down. 2 for 2 in the charity stripe trip there. Tie game at 44. Here we go.
Here we go. Frankfort needs to D up here. See if we can stop Crawfordsville. They've had a lot of success here recently, being patient against that zone, and they're going to get a good look right there.
And it's Smith with a great pass, but unable to finish was Jacob Lee around the basket. Rimmed in and out somehow. Good ball movement by the Hot Dogs. 3-pointer Wagner. Check that. That's Emery. He left it short. Tie game still at 44. 4 minutes to go, fourth quarter. McCarty offers a 3. Yes! Boy, he's got a good-looking shot now. That's his 20th point. Ties a season high for him.
Yeah, he's shooting it up very, very well. McCarty kind of putting Crawfordsville on his back and carrying him down the stretch.
That's his 3rd made 3 of the game, and an awkward shot, contested shot at that, and Corman with 13 points pulls the Hot Dogs within a point, 47-46.
That was a tough shot by Corman. Sure glad for Frankfort to win in.
They got the ball in the corner against this zone. They find a cutting Lee back up top. Here's Smith, their leading scorer. He's been held in check tonight. He's only got 2 points. They work into the corner to Sadian. Back to McCarty. Thought about the 3. Instead probes, picks it up at the free throw line. Back to Smith, resetting the offense. Under 3 to go. They lob it top of the key to Witt. Back to Smith, perimeter right in the backcourt. Nolan Watt in the short corner. This is Sadian, top of the key. Left side to Watt, thought about the 3, pulls it down, and they throw it away out of bounds. Unable to handle it was Jacob Lee. Turnover back to Frankfort.
Crawfordsville 3rd turnover in this quarter. Up to 9 turnovers for Crawfordsville. Done very well handling the ball. That was just through the hands out of bounds. Fortunate for Frankfort. Get the ball back. Let's see what and it goes right. Oh my gosh.
Yes. Unforced error right there. And Crawfordsville is going to take over possession. Exactly what you feared there in terms of taking good care of the ball for the Hot Dogs.
That was just no need for that hard of a pass right at the feet.
So McClamrock's going to get it in. And Crawfordsville has the ball, and they can take more time off the clock with this lead, up by a point. Remember, Crawfordsville in the bonus, so Frankfort will shoot 2 if there's fouls on the Athenians the rest of the way. Important to keep that in mind in a tight game like this. These two teams know each other well.
Yeah,
we got a kick ball.
They do. And Frankfort, no need to panic too much yet on the defense. You still got 2:16 to go, only down 1.
Lee underneath the basket. McCarty thought about taking it up, and he was stripped on his way up underneath the hoop.
Luke Beardsley got his hands on the ball and took it away.
Ripped out of there by the Hot Dogs. Corman bounces to a cutter. And this is Wagner, and he draws a foul, and it will be a shooting foul.
Yeah, got a block on Crawfordsville. Probably a good call. Wasn't quite set. Crawfordsville player was, so Lucas Wagner going to opportunity for 2 free throws here.
That's one of those situations, Joe, you're never going to know definitively, but
That's, gosh.
If there's that semicircle in front of the rim like you see in college and
Yeah.
the NBA, that might be going on the offense. Or excuse me, it might be a charge there with the player outside of that area.
Those are definitely always 50-50 calls.
Tie game. Wagner with his 13th point, and he misfires on the second. So tie game at 47, under 2 to go. McCarty's been the hero for the Athenians, 20 points. Setting up the offense is Smith. Smith perimeter right, game tied at 47, precious seconds coming off the clock on this possession by the Athenians.
Crawfordsville really doesn't look to be in any too big a hurry here. I think they're going to definitely get the shot they want.
Smith to McCarty, back to Smith, directing traffic. And I think the offense a little bit disjointed there, and sensing it was David Pierce, the head coach, on the sideline, calls and asks for a timeout. So 1:29 remaining in the ball game here in the fourth quarter. And this moment is brought to you by Willow Creek Barn. Attention all engaged couples. Discover why the Willow Creek Barn has been voted the Knott's best for weddings for 4 years in a row. Nestled just outside of Frankfort, Indiana, the venue offers stunning indoor and outdoor ceremony options with breathtaking photo opportunities. We provide the perfect backdrop for your dream barn wedding. To start planning your unforgettable day now, visit the willowcreekbarn.com. All right, tied at 47. Crawfordsville has the ball. What do you think they're drawing up here on offense?
Well, I got to believe they've had good luck with 5 McCarty and number 24 Sadian in the middle. I got to believe it's either one of those two looking to get the ball here at some point in time for Crawfordsville.
They're inbound from the sideline. 47 apiece. Inbound to Sadian. Top of the key to Lee. Lee back to McCarty. Spins away from trouble. Still with that dribble. Now gets out of a double team. You can tell that zone defense right now tough to penetrate for the Athenians. Here comes the double. Sadian kicks it right corner to McClamrock. Back to Smith. And they're working hard to make sure they get a good shot.
Yeah, they definitely got a shot in mind what they're after. Just don't want Frankfort to get carried away out on top and give up an easy one underneath here.
And they skip it to Sadian, who drives, and it's off the iron. It skips off the rim. Under a minute to go. Game tied at 47 for Kornman.
No hurry, Frankfort. No need to be in a big rush.
Adams. And then we got a timeout the other way now as Jake Nerney asks for a stoppage to draw up a play with 41.1 to go. Everybody getting their money's worth here tonight in the boys game.
Absolutely.
Tonight's game brought to you by Farmers Bank. At Farmers Bank, we like helping everyone grow. We've drawn on over 140 years of history to honor the principle of personal connection and individual attention that have been there since our founding in 1876. And that's why you don't have to be a farmer to be a farmer. Let's grow. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. All right, I'm going to ask you the same question now. With the Hot Dogs with the ball, what do you want to see from them offensively here?
Well, definitely. I'd like to see them. Well, I guess if you obviously get a good, easy layup underneath, you'll take that any time. But I'd kind of like to see them if they can hold the ball down towards the end. And, you know, I don't think we're any big – if you're going to shoot a three-pointer, that needs to be right at the end of the game. You don't need to be jacking that up here, even if you're wide open. You know, if you miss it, because that you're going to give out Crawfordsville a chance to win the game at the end. So I think for Frankfort, the only shot you're going to take is if it's wide open underneath, take the lead. Otherwise, you're holding it to the end.
How many game winners did you have back in the day?
You know, I'm trying to think. I don't remember that many. I was fortunate to get a lot of points and knock a few baskets in, but I don't remember any game-winning shots.
We'll see if the current version of the Hot Dogs can get one here, and they're having a hard time getting the ball in, so they have to burn a timeout. So 41 ticks to go, and this is going to be a full timeout, it appears. So one stoppage here for the Hot Dogs. And remember that Crawfordsville has sent the Hot Dogs into the bonus, so I would suspect something's either going to be drive and kick for an open shot. If not, go to the basket, try to get fouled, and earn the win from the free throw line.
Right, yeah. Like I said, I kind of hope Frankfort able to hold that ball down to the end, and get what you want. No need to be in a hurry, even if, like I said, you get an open shot here in the next, 10, 15 seconds.
Right.
Still a lot of time left. No need to do that. So the big thing right now is Frankfort's having trouble getting the ball inbounds. So Coach Nerney needs to be drawing up something slick over there to get the ball inbounds.
Frankfort 2-14, 0-5 at home, looking for their first win inside the conference as well. It would be big inside conference play in the Sagamore.
Absolutely. For Frankfort right now, conference, any victory is a good one.
It would also be their first win against a fellow 3A foe. 47-47. And again, to trigger it in will be Corman on the far sideline. And they're running an action to get a player open, and they throw it in the backcourt, and tracking it down will be Beardsley. Back to Corman. Crosses the timeline, and here we go. About 30 seconds left in the game. Corman bodied up by Sadian on defense. Crosses him over, gets to the hoop and scores. Corman, 15 points. And the Hot Dogs back on top, 49-47, 20 seconds to go. Timeout called Crawfordsville.
Well, Corman got a lane, took off, got the basket. Dogs up 2, 49-47, 17.2 to go.
Well, Frankfort led 30-20 at halftime. Since then, they've been outscored 27-19. But a huge bucket there by Corman gives them the lead, 49-47, after the game was tied. So here we go again. Crawfordsville, 17 seconds to go. Their leading scorer tonight is Mason McCarty, 20 points. And it's going to be all instigated in terms of the catalyst on offense by Smith.
Yeah.
You would look for some sort of action offensively between those two guys.
Yeah, as of last time, Matt, I got to believe that McCarty or Sadian are going to be, one of those two guys is going to be taking the shot.
17.2 to go, 49-47 here on the ISC Sports Network. They get it into Sadian in the corner. Back up top to Smith. 13 to play. McCarty in the corner. 10 seconds. Back to Smith. 7. Smith again. And he is bodied up. No harm, no foul there on the foul with Corman guilty.
I think he just fouled out, though. Corman did.
Yes, he did. But that's only the second team foul of the quarter.
Frankfort had a couple fouls to give. You just wish maybe it wouldn't have been him.
Sure.
But it wasn't necessarily a bad foul.
So Corman checks out, and look at that. He's got a ton of spirit.
He sure does.
That's that enthusiasm. You love it right there.
Here we go.
McCarty, 3. Pulls with 2. And it's the game winner. Mason McCarty, the three-pointer at the buzzer, 50-49. Crawfordsville wins on the road. As time expires, it is Mason McCarty with that pure, sweet-looking rotation, Jay, at the top of the key for 3. And Crawfordsville wins it 50-49.
Wow, good shot by McCarty. You know, if you're Frankfort, you might be asking yourself, had 3.9 to go, 3.9 seconds to go, a couple fouls to give. You could have easily fouled him out there.
Wow.
Made him take the ball out of bounds again, but anyway, good shot by McCarty. Heartbreaking loss for Frankfort.
No question about it. They trailed by as many as 10 at halftime and then came back. They took the lead in the fourth quarter, fell down by 2 in the waning moments of the ball game, got possession back with under 30 seconds, waited for a good shot with about 2 seconds on the game clock. Mason McCarty let fly a three-pointer and gets it to go down. 23 points tonight for McCarty, including the game-winning three-pointer as time expired here at Case Arena.
Yeah.
What a game.
That was a great game. I want to say real quick, you saw the highlights here when they first came out. Tonight was homecoming. Evan Macora, Daisy Santos-Valdez, King, Queen for Frankfort. Congratulations to them. Good night for them, but man, just a tough loss for the Frankfort boys. You know, had that lead, gave up that three-pointer right at the buzzer.
No question.
Oh, you know, that's one of those things you might say, wow, had a couple fouls to give, could have fouled him, made him take out of bounds again, but always easy to second guess when the game's over.
So Crawfordsville gets the win. They're now 6-8 on the season, and we have stepped inside our Willow Creek Barn post-game show. And Joe, we have to name an ISC Sports Network Outstanding Player of the Game. I don't think we're going to have to think too hard about this one. Mason McCarty, 23 points, and he goes back to Crawfordsville, the hero, with the game-winning three as the buzzer sounded.
Yeah, absolutely. He was clutch all night for Crawfordsville. He just did a lot of good things. And obviously with that three-pointer at the buzzer, you can't get more clutch than that.
All right. Meanwhile, the Frankfort Eagles, Clinton County Player of the Game. Who would that be from your estimation for Frankfort?
I think even though he fouled right at the end there, fouled out, I got to give that to R.J. Kornman. Yeah. I thought he just did a lot of good things for Frankfort. Man, he was all-out hustle all night. Seeing him go in the basket here, getting the layup. He finished with 15 points and just had an outstanding game for Kornman. But tough loss for Frankfort. Daggone it. Had it and let it get away right there at the end.
No question about it. So the boys and girls doubleheader. Crawfordsville sweeps the action tonight. The girls win handily, and the boys in walk-off fashion.
Yeah.
As the buzzer sounds here at Case Arena, the boys of Crawfordsville knock off that of Frankfort 50-49. I'm telling you what, Joe, this was a really fun, entertaining night of basketball. 2 games, great working with you.
It was, Matt. I enjoyed it. It was great. And, you know, we thought this game with the guys was going to be close and didn't disappoint. So, you know, it's just one of those games somebody's going to lose and you hate it. And good job by Crawfordsville. Stuck with it.
No question.
Got the shot they were looking for. Knocked it down.
Great job by everybody tonight. Ethan Gebhardt on graphics. Jackson Ray, check that. Connor Wood, our replay official for game number 2. Jackson Roby, our camera operator. Cameron Cook, our camera operator number 2. Richard Soleil is the director of radio and TV here at Frankfort High School. Thanks so much, everybody, for having me. For Joe Rook, I'm Matt Taylor, and we are signing off for the end of a fantastic night of hoops, a boys and girls doubleheader, as Frankfort is going to fall twice tonight on the hardwood to Crawfordsville. But thanks for watching, everybody, here on the ISC Sports Network. Have a great weekend.
Tonight's game is presented to you in parts by the Frankfort Eagles. Post 976, they are people helping people. By Day and Ginda Funeral Home, proud supporters of high school athletics in Clinton and Carroll County. By the healthy communities of Clinton County, making the healthy choice the easy choice.
By FiberHawk, fast, affordable FiberHawk.
By the Farmers Bank, where you don't have to be a farmer to be a farmer. Let's grow. By the Willow Creek Barn, providing a picturesque setting for the barn wedding of your dreams. And by Tornado Roofing, specializing in residential and commercial roofing and repair.
At Tornado Roofing, we provide a complete range of services defined by quality, innovation, and expertise. We offer free estimates, have financing available, and handle insurance claims. Tornado Roofing is more than a name. It's a family-owned and operated business known for its committed customer service and expectation of going beyond our clients' needs. Our work is backed by a customer satisfaction guarantee to provide you with peace of mind. For more information, visit tornadoroof.com or call 670-6440. At Tornado Roofing, we believe in putting a strong roof over your head.
Some see a coach sending a runner home. We see a mentor guiding a student athlete into the future. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
Running a small business. Your hands are full. We can help. FiberHawk partners with local companies by providing business class internet, phone, TV, and customized bundles to meet your needs. Our fiber-powered system delivers reliable speed with enhanced security. Running a business is tough. Contact FiberHawk today and let our expert team give you a hand.
At Day and Ginda Funeral Home, we embrace change while staying true to timeless values. Our commitment to putting families first remains steadfast. With up-to-date practices and unwavering compassion, we offer the highest quality of service for your loved ones. Trust to serve your family with a classic commitment in modern times. Day and Ginda Funeral Home.